Senator Lawler, you have 6 minutes.
Thanks very much, Cathaoirleach. I too like to welcome the Minister in here. It's a bill that I've looked at with keen interest in since it was first introduced into the law. And I suppose, from my perspective, I'm just looking, we'll speak on a specific topic, which will be the Book of Quantum. And I know that the first Book of Quantum came out when the legislation was introduced, and then it was reviewed in 2016. And in this piece of legislation, the Minister is looking to have it reviewed by PIIB every 3 years, and that must be welcome too as well. But the problem is, I have a look at, is that when you look at that 60% of the cases before PIIB are motor-related, and 80% of those cases are whiplash-related. And one compares the payouts that are from whiplash injuries here in this country with other countries. There's a huge difference. And when you look too as well, the amount of whiplash injuries here are way ahead of what's in France and in Germany. You start to wonder, is there a connection between the amount, the quantum that's given out, the payment that's paid out, and the amount of whiplash injuries? So when you look, say, for example, in the UK, for a minor whiplash injury, the payment is up to a maximum of £3,000, whereas here, for the same type of injury, it's up to €15,700. Maybe the Minister might be able to indicate to me why there is such a discrepancy in this. What is the reasoning? Are our costs so high associated with making the claim that that is the gap between payment in the north of Ireland, where the Green Book there, which is the guidelines for the assessment of general damages in personal injury cases, that there is so much difference between the case? Second question, Minister. The Book of Quantum is as it is. Can it be reduced? Does it have to go up? Is there any stipulation on it that it must rise, or that can you stipulate that it should go down to reflect what our neighbours in the north of Ireland are paying out? It just seems ridiculous to me that as a result of this, the high payouts, there is a possible association with higher insurance premiums. And the higher insurance premiums are for each and every one of us, whether in the retail sector, the motor, all of us who are motor insurance payout, things like that. So, Minister, just for now, I would just be concerned with regard to the quantum that's in existence here at the moment, that was put in 2016, the difference between that and what our neighbours are, and if you can specifically tell me the reasoning why there is such a large difference. Is it because our legal fees are too high? Is it because our medical fees are too high? Is it because that it is just because it allows then the insurance companies to charge so much for each and every one of us to pay for insurance? So I appreciate that, Minister. I do welcome the bill and the other parts of it. I do like the idea that the number of the board members will be allowed in through the public assessment process that's out there. I do like that, and I do welcome the bill in general, but those are a few queries that I have myself. Thanks very much.